Hey everyone! Let's talk about something important today: role models and the influence they carry. One might say that a truly ideal person doesn't exist because we all have both strengths and weaknesses. Still, we all try to live by some of the most important values: love, health, faith, family, and friendship. For many of us, our very first role models were our parents. They taught us how to be polite and kind, how to greet others, show respect, and lend a helping hand. Later, at school, we learned to be tolerant, patient, disciplined, and hardworking. And for small children, teachers often become role models too. With all these lessons, we've grown to understand what is good and what is bad. There are also two kinds of role models: pseudo-idols. Pseudo-idols are not real idols. They are often overrated and admired for no good reason. Teenagers often look for role models outside their family, especially among celebrities. They love music, movies, and sports, so they follow pop singers, movie stars, and famous athletes. Young people often idealize these celebrities. They try to copy their clothing, hairstyles, and lifestyles. They want to look and behave like them. Many teenagers even wish to be just like these celebrities, even though their popularity usually doesn't last very long. Pseudo-idols have a strong influence on people of a certain age, but many celebrities can also have a negative effect on their fans. Some struggle with drugs or alcohol. Some behave wildly and show little respect for others. Some even think they are better than everyone else because they are richer, more famous, or more successful. Sadly, some celebrities die young because of these struggles. However, not all celebrities are negative. Some use their fame for good, working for charity and helping the poor, the hungry, people with addictions, the differently abled, or the mentally ill. Now let's take a look at a group of people that most of us call real heroes. Real heroes are everyday people who do difficult and challenging jobs. They include firefighters, soldiers, doctors, lifeguards, and more. These are the people who are brave. They don't hesitate to risk their lives to help others. They save people during accidents and natural disasters like earthquakes, fires, avalanches, and even during wars. Real heroes may not be famous, but their actions make a huge difference in the world. If you're enjoying this video and finding it helpful, you can support us by buying us a coffee on our website. Every little bit helps us create more great content for you. Thanks so much. And now, back to the video. Question time. Does an ideal person exist? Who are our first role models and why do we need them? How would you describe pseudo-idols? In what ways can they influence us? How would you define real or everyday heroes? Next, we turn to the world of fictional heroes. Apart from real heroes, there are also fictional heroes, characters from books, films, and games. A fictional hero can be a person or even an animal. They are usually ordinary characters who face obstacles in their lives. They often have a strong character. Maybe they are brave, kind, charismatic, or fight against evil. People admire them for their courage and values. A modern example of a literary hero is Harry Potter. He is a young wizard who, with the help of his friends, is responsible for saving the world of witches and wizards. He fights against evil and succeeds. Another modern hero is Eleven from Stranger Things. She is a brave girl with supernatural powers who fights against monsters from another world and protects her friends. Every nation's literature has similar heroic characters. Sometimes fictional heroes are animals, like in Aesop's Fables. In a fable, animals act like people and teach us a lesson or a moral about life. For example, the hare and the tortoise, or the bear and the travelers. You can also find these fables on our channel in the form of an audiobook, so feel free to watch them. I'll leave the link in the description of this video. However, not all fictional heroes are positive. Some movie or video game heroes are aggressive and try to solve problems with violence. This can have a bad impact on children who may copy their behavior. Now let's have a look at ordinary people. Most of us admire people who are not famous, but ordinary. They represent positive human traits and values that we believe in, such as love, health, family, and integrity. As the Irish writer C.S. Lewis said, "Integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is watching." Other important traits include honesty, responsibility, humility, forgiveness, politeness, kindness, self-discipline, fairness, and maintaining good relationships and true friendships. C.S. Lewis also said about humility, "Humility is not thinking less of yourself. It is thinking of yourself less." Let me ask you this. When I say true friend, who pops into your mind? What does a true friend mean to you? Everyone has their own idea of what a true friend is. Many believe it's someone who is always there for you when you need them. They help you with your problems, make time to listen, and never envy you when you are happy or successful. A true friend can forgive and forget when you disappoint them. A true friend is honest, fun, unique, and interesting. They are attentive, supportive of your goals, someone you can trust, and someone who accepts you for who you are. Do you know any quotations or sayings about friendship? Let's take a look at some well-known ones. They may sound like cliches, but they are true and apply to every generation and time. Good friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know they are always there. A friend in need is a friend indeed. A friend is one who knows you and loves you just the same. Question time. How would you describe positive fictional heroes, and why are they important? Can you give an example of a literary hero? Why can violent heroes have a negative effect on children? Which ordinary people can become our idols? What positive traits and values do ordinary people represent? How would you describe a true friend? Do you know any quotations about friendship? If you're writing an essay on my role model for the Maturita exam and want to get a high score, there are a few important points you should include. First, introduce the person, a little background about who they are and why you chose them. Then, describe their look and appearance so the reader can picture them. After that, talk about their personality, what kind of person they are, their character and traits. Next, write about their likes and dislikes, the things that make them happy or upset. Finally, explain the reasons why you look up to this person, what makes them your role model, and why they inspire you. You can find the complete layout in PDF form with useful phrases and vocabulary in the description of this video and also on our website, www.petrayvonenglish.com. Good luck!
And don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos, give it a like, and share it with your friends. See you in the next one!